Real quick here, before I begin the video, I would like to apologize for the next bit. Now, if you can clearly see in the top right hand corner, I'm at absolute zero, like no more playtime. I cannot go to either of the demos. It will not allow me to restart or, like, play more of what I've already gone through. Now, in light of this, I have fully played the entire, like, I didn't finish it because of reasons you will see, but unfortunately I cannot fix it. I cannot go back and do anything. Now, I didn't know this, but my mic had been too close to my mask, so you will hear it actually peak. It will be the pop. Well, not pop per se, but you'll fully hear and understand what I'm talking about. It's where I had the mic too close to my mouth, and while I was not speaking loud per se, the mic picked it up to be the too loud. Like, that's why it's there's like the boom mic or the pop filter. It's specifically meant to kind of lower the amount of wiggly air that gets to the mic itself. Now, I apologize for that. I fully did not know, as it was my first recording with the mask, and like it it's a case of I did not realize till I went back and listened. Like, there was it's a case of there was a whole delay, and from my view, my angle, well, just from my side of things, I do not hear my voice in my ears. Well, I do, but I don't. It's a case of I hear the words I am talking, but ultimately I do not hear like what the mic picks up. Because I only have game sound in my ears, so what I hear is game totally. You guys get the game and, which is fine and all that. Don't get me wrong, but in any case, I do apologize for what you're gonna have to suffer through for to hear the demo. But it's uh, like in the demo, I say it's like everyone always played the castle. No one checked out the village. Like, everyone wanted to see the big vampire mommy goth. They're the pale skin, dark hair, super tall MILF. Yeah, but well, vampire MILF. But yeah, you get my. Uh, but in any case, without further ado, onward with the episode. Again, I apologize. Don't worry though. Gameplay of the full game, I'll have it figured out.
Hello and welcome to another Boneyard Bonfire. We're gonna quick do the demo of Resident Evil Village. Now, if you're looking closely up in the top, you can clearly see there's an hour countdown. Now, that of course means that I have an hour to get in, play, get out, like hopefully finish. There is a slight delay for the camera. As you can see, I have a nice looking mask now. Now, I will be wearing this when I go to the convention. There was a small hiccup when doing the whole figuring out how to get a camera set up. Now, the Village comes out the 7th of May, which is the first day of the convention. Now, I will hopefully be able to make an episode and get it out on that day, well, that night. Hopefully after I get back from the convention and everything. Now, I figured out the contrast and everything. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mess it up too much. Like, pretty much the whole foreboding view is of the mask and the mask itself. I'm not a person, more as just the mask. But in any case, what they did is they had the demo on PS5. Like, that was the original what they thought what they did. And they ported it to Steam. So I am playing on my laptop, but I have to play with an Xbox One controller. Hopefully it'll all work out. Without further ado, hey, we want to go quickly, so like we only got an hour. See? Ethan Winters, his daughter Rose. Yeah, you can see the latency, like flip and back. Luckily, I'm not talking, or that would, well, I'm talking, but you don't see my lips moving. That would really mess it up. You see a vague movement of my mask, but, like, this is why you need the dual monitors. Oh, crap. Now it's stuck in this whole load. Hopefully it loads good and quick. Like, it's, for a demo, it's 9 gigabytes. And I'm hoping that it isn't counting, like, the loading screen as game time. That'd be bullshit. Oh, phew. Apparently there is dynamic sound. So if I talk, it might be...
In life and in death, we give glory.
Hello? You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe.
Oh, shit.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can't see jack shit.
It's you?
I hope it didn't glitch.
Child?
Oh, phew.
Wait, do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose, yes. She is in great danger. Since Mother Miranda brought her to the village, we have fallen into darkness.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
There's a latency in
Castle
everything.
Bell heralds danger. They're coming.
No. Wait. Where's Rose? Who's Mother Miranda?
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
I think this is supposed to be Gypsy Woman in, like, Romania. There's a way latency, and there's, like you can see there's no... I don't know if it'll fix itself, or if this is one of those... Like, it's a demo, right? And it's been ported. It's not the full game, and it's within an hour. It's, like, I don't know if it's my recording software is glitched or anything. Like, there's this whole dynamic of... Because technically, what's occurring is I have one software open to do the camera, and a second one open to do the game. Now, the problem of this is that latency, where the camera is picking up my face, and and the headphone set is picking up my voice. The problem is, though, that because of that, it's doing a latency on the game. And we get this, where it's like this. There we go, finally. Like, it might be a whole thing of the cutscene is fucked, but the moment I get into actual gameplay... Yeah, see that architecture? You see to the right is that kind of that, walnut shape, or well, acorn shape, whichever you call, or sorry, yeah, the acorn or chestnut shape. That's very, that's Russian, or well, yeah, and it's like in that area of Russian, Romanian, Ukrainian, like that whole thing of like, oh, vampires are Romanian, like that's one of the main, um, well, origin places. Like China has certain ones, most Eastern European countries. Like America has vampires as well. Bram Stoker's Dracula is what kind of really got the world knowing. Now, if I could ever read Icelandic, I would love to get a hold of the
Rose is here?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Uh, yeah, I get a little. Yeah. There's a little delay. I hope this doesn't, like. If it's annoying you, it's annoying me 5 times more. Like, I seriously think it's just. It's a case of I'll have to go through more capture. Like, the thing is, I've been going through, like, the game bar for recordings, which by all means, it's worked really well. Like, you guys have seen it and everything. And, it works and all that, but it goes into this whole thing of, like, it doesn't have a camera setup. And I'll have to go through because, okay, recordings at 8, playtime for 5, yeah, it's lagging and eating away. Like, it's a whole thing of, I'm hoping, mind you, that I'll be able to play, like, you can maybe play the demo an unlimited amount of times, but it doesn't save. So what you do within that hour, you do. Oh, that's... Who set it up for that? Like, left trigger for run is always a good dynamic one. Oh, our first ever puzzle. Oh, here we go. But yeah, it's like, it's a case of there are supposedly 3 things. Well, it's, if you're watching closely, you saw the whole, for the cat, it's like you had the village or the castle, and, like, it's a whole thing of, like, you can, like, we've already seen, like, gameplay of both, or, well, maybe one or the other. Yeah, I hate puzzles like this, because it isn't like, yeah, like, I'm back far enough that the camera can just fade, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's how we got the last name. Castle Dimitrescu. I probably bird shoot that. like as I said, Romanian names kind of stem out from like a mix of English, like German, Russian, like it's a mix of the different languages kind of makes this weird amalgamation, and it's alright and everything, but it's like if you don't speak it, of course it is. Yeah, just if you don't speak it, or there isn't like accents over the letters, like similar to English, it's like most of it is context based, like read, read, lead, led, baloney and pony rhyme and all that. It's this whole thing of you do or do not know like how to say something. Oh, ceremony site. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it's because it's, as I said, latency, but I don't know if it's that or this dumbass just can't run. Oh fuck! It's like, and it doesn't help that it's like, what's this? Ah. What? What would I need with a gun? This is a seemingly abandoned. Well, yeah. It doesn't help that they don't, like, we know what we gotta do. It's just the whole thing of finding what we do it with. Like most of the, like all the Resident Evil games are a whole thing of, listen, we made a level, or we made an area, you go through the area, and then you look up and you fight whatever, or in this case, it's just scavenge, and you find the key, or, well, key items that act as keys to get to, yeah, the next area. No! Not Babushka! They got her! They got Babushka! No! Yeah. They got her, Babushka had a heart attack. You know, old people in winter are not good. Hell, old people in summer are not good. Like, I know it pointed me here directly at the beginning, but it's a whole thing of, as I said, it's like, they have it set up so that way you have to explore the area, but you will never find the key items. Quite literally, the key items. Do not do spinning, Jesus Christ. It almost reminds me of the time I was, like, absolutely off my rocker. Vicodin mixed with, like, Vicodin, alcohol, and weed. You get kaleidoscope vision, You get the like your brain and eyes do this latency bullshit where you can be like looking like you can turn your head left, turn your head right, and there's a latency of you actually seeing through your eyes, left and right. Oop, photos. Oh, just normal religious photos, but multiple. Here we go. I went the right way correct before, but it's like, as I said, you gotta first figure out what you're looking for, then you go looking for it. It's not all that glitters is gold. Oh, here we go. Aha! Wait. Not. Oh, there's multiple floors. Currently searching. Next floor. There are multiple buildings, of course. Was it this one? No. Why was it? No lockpicks. Yeah, easy to pick lock. So, ooh, that is an old, like, it's a whole part of history when you walk about villages like this. Because it isn't that they haven't embraced newer technology and all that. It's just a case of, like with Mongolia, like those of you that don't know, they have this whole combination. Sorry, I had to sniffle a sneeze. I can't exactly plug my nose, but it's where it's a mix of old and new technology, where it's like, instead of horses, they ride motorcycles. Well, here, it's like, they use candles, they use an old stove, and everything, to where it's like, electricity exists and everything. It's just that it would be too costly to get it to this area. And they have, like, many situations like that. Where, like, Romania, Russia, Ukraine, like, it's so much landmass. Like, those of you that are not, like, most people have heard of Chernobyl and all that. What? Lockpick. Lock door. Okay. Across the street. Is there any way to get into there? Can't hop it. Can't squeeze through the fence. Ooh, that is a hell of a like. Again, latency is so. Can I get through the gate here? Nope. Apparently that's what the underground is for. But yeah, it's like those of you that know of Chernobyl and all that, when Chernobyl happened, like, it was the main, not, nope, to the side door, but I can't push the doors. Oh, that's because that isn't how I enter. So to the side. To this door. Didn't I already try this door? I think I did. I thought I did. Nope. The running is a bit to be desired, because it isn't like there's a sprint gauge, but it's also a whole thing of, he seems like an asthmatic at this point. Okay. But both of those ways are locked. It's like the key item I need. Or, well, the key items I need. But by all means, I'm not stupid, it's just... Well, I mean, as you can clearly see... Yeah, I need fucking discs. Oh. Just a herb. Need no first aid kit. There seems to be about a 3-minute thing. But not delay, but like I recorded about 3 minutes more than the game, like I've played the game type deal. But of that, it's a lot of it is the latency. But yeah, it's like Chernobyl took out a lot of, like, the power grid. Ah, yes. That must be... Okay, so... These are the main people. Like, we have the mother... crap, I've forgotten her name. But, then we have Lady... shit, whatever her name is. She's the one who's, the one who owns the castle. Like, I don't want to butcher the name again. Just feels rude. Like, once you hear it, then you'll, like, fully always remember it type thing. It's one of those. But until you hear it, you don't, like, you don't know. I'm hoping it's like an hour each. But yeah, as far as yeah, that's good. Okay, phew. For a second there. Like, it was glitching out, and, like, when I had I booted it up and messed with the settings to get it to this. Like, it used to be a smaller screen, and when I was setting it to full screen and all that, it was kind of glitching out on me and yada yada. So for a second there, I thought it did it again. Six wings, meaning it's an archangel. Like regular angels have two, archangels I believe are the ones with six. Or is it the seraphim? No. There's like 9 different distinctions. And it's like, how do I put this? Okay. The whole, like, yeah. Like God made humans in his image or whatever. It's both true and false. Like, it's a whole thing of, like, if you've seen, like, the original, like, the biblical depictions of, like, the true form of angels and such. Oh, up there maybe. I guess enough people fell to their depths that they decided that maybe having some handrails halfway up in a winter-like situation would be best. Ooh, this is gonna be annoying. Don't like the simplistic, like the achievements are quite literally, oh, you had the game open and was actively playing it, yada yada, you got an achievement. Ooh, shotgun.
Okay.
Mine. Well, anti-personnel. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Calm yourself. We're not getting chased just yet. Fucking grips the thing like it'll save his life. Well, the latency at least helps in some forms. Allows me to have more time to actually actively aim. Like I have permanent slow motion. The Scarecrow is a little bit to be desired. Oh, come on now. Oh, there he is. think I got a headshot. Nope. Oh, nope. I, like, blew off the top of his body. But yeah, as I said, it's a whole scavenge and find shit. Well then. Yeah, the one thing about the Resident Evil games is that, like, there were the movies and everything. So, like, in the whole, like, in the lore and everything between the two and such. Well, like, between the games and the movies and such. It was a whole thing of they kind of changed it up here and there. To where, like, sometimes headshots did work better than body shots, sometimes they didn't. And because of that, you were always, like...
Close the door, please.
Hey, what are you doing here? Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louise's house. And she's not answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet girl. He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
Quiet! There must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. And don't move until I get those gates open.
30-second delay on the dialogue, apparently. Or, well, on the visual. I'm wondering if that's game, or, as I said, it might be my recording. Like, a whole audio versus visual type thing. I'm wondering if maybe it's double recording, to where it's like recording both the, like, camera and, like, I think I just clicked it to pop up the camera and not record, but it's a whole thing of, as I said, I gotta double check. Like, I won't know until I pick it all up. And again, I don't know if the recording is picking up the delay. Like, it's like real time versus recorder time. Like, there's this whole dynamic and all that. Nope, still in the cutscene. There we go. Maybe, just about. There we go. I can at least look around. Nope. Nope. That's him actually talking. Maybe it's now like a minute of delay for talking. Like, I can actively look around and everything, which is fine and dandy, but I can't move around, so it's... It's like back in 2013 when I was playing Prototype 2 on my laptop. It was a different one. It was one where it's like, the graphics, like, everything was just like that teensy bit below. So it's like, it worked, but, like, there was the whole latency issue. And I feel like saying I did beat it. Finally. Check out the gun again. Do I have enough to craft bullets? Oh, that was one of those other things. There we go. To where it's like, you have to drag the bullets to the handgun. You can't just have it auto reload. Gosh. This good old nugget of... I haven't played the other games. I just know for a fact number 7 was like this. Fucking hand crank. Oh, maybe it was on the tractor. Shit. That's fine. Oh, what's this? A wee bit of gunpowder. Is that what I think it is? My guy! Motherfucker. Now I gotta find a screwdriver? Like, technically you could use a knife. Like, with a flat head. Especially one that's open.
Come on, it's clear.
Hurry! Hurry!
You're welcome.
He's not used to relying on other people. I'm sorry. We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure. Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answered.
Father? We have to get inside.
Slow motion just makes him look cooler. Like he's stumbling around from blood loss. He's barely on his feet. Oh, that kind of... Whew. That was a small blitz. It clipped through the ring. It don't matter. I doubt they'll... Like, the game itself might be more polished. You gotta remember, this is just a demo. Like, like an hour each. It's gonna be like 2 hours. Well, more like an hour and a half worth of gameplay. Like, each is like 45 minutes or whatever. But it's a whole thing of... It's like an hour and a half of real gameplay between the two, and for the whole first game or whatever, like, because you played the demo, or for the real game, because you played the demo, you have a small look at what to do, or you're gonna do when you first start the real game or whatever. You're not really speedrunning, but it's a whole thing of, you now know, oh, you've got to go to this place and that place. You got to do this to get to here. Like, it might be a whole thing that because... Oh... Yeah, it might be a whole thing of, because of latency, I might have to do this episode, turn all the recording off, speedrun it to get to, like, the hour mark that I was at for recording, restart the software. Hopefully it doesn't, like, crash the game or anything. Then record.
Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa! Open up! It's me, Elena!
Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Father! For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
But that's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends. Go on, go inside. Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena
So
trusts you,
fucking dynamic and
so
dramatic.
do I.
Like, you guys are gonna kind of hate this and all that, but it gives
Here,
us
I'll check on the
all
others.
look into... Like, as I said, this was my first setup with the camera, and, like, I've got to workshop the types of recording software. This is why I think like most professional, setups is like the dual or tri-monitor is where it's like one computer and one monitor to do the game, another computer and monitor to do the capture, and then you can just overlay so that way the game is played, it captures, it puts the camera over the second, like you can put the camera and everything. But yeah, it's like, I think because of this delay, even though it's going to be like an hour of me playing the game, I can speed run it now that I know where I gotta do where I gotta go, what I gotta do, who I gotta like, and everything. And I can hopefully get to this same part playing only like 10-15 minutes, and it'll help like balance it out. Like at this point, I don't know if it's fully recording correctly, only because, as I said, I've got the one software with the camera recording, like allowing my face to be up in a corner, which I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Like, this software might not be the best. It's, as I said, gotta workshop it. Like, there are multiple softwares that do the same exact thing of put a little camera and all that, but it's a whole thing of, like, you gotta either pay for premium or you gotta find the right one that does it for free, because, yes, you play for 45 minutes, yeah. It's like 45 minutes and I'm here, where this might as well be like a 25-minute, 30-minute mark. Because, like, these cutscenes are probably only like 2 minutes long, but because of the latency, they're like 4 or 5. So, it's like, that's an extra, like, 6-7 minutes right there, along with another, like, with the latency, I'm moving at half speed. Like, instead of, like, 30 or frames or so, I'm barely at 15, maybe 20. 24 if it's going on normal digital. Yeah. Oh, that's some latency. There you go. Yeah. Mother Miranda.
This way.
Oh, that's just the shine. Oh, there we go. Took you long enough. Woman, move faster. Like, I'd shoot a bullet to warn your ass, but I don't want to waste a good bullet. Listen, we may like MILFs, some good old cougars in this land, but we're waiting for the big.
Come inside, the others are waiting.
The big, pale-skinned, dark-haired.
The fuck is this?
Mom dog.
Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed.
Quiet, Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left. All that's left?
There is no one left. A worthless invalid, a stupid, wailing bitch. And you drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing and expect to be all safe? There is no safe. Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like a damn husband. Put a sock in it, Roxana!
That's enough! This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa, where is your husband? Did they?
No. No, he is out there. Somewhere. He went to get help.
I need to get a better game seat.
That's it. He went to fetch help. Let us
Now, while I will be wearing this
for all of
mask
us. Good idea.
at the con,
Come.
and for the next couple episodes, I have, it's a case of I'll be doing all the gameplay of
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda. Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
That prayer, I've heard it before. There was an old woman near the graveyard.
You mean that? Dumb bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her as it shall protect us.
What the fuck are you doing?
Leonardo, come on. Are you okay?
Elena, no, stay back!
It might not be able to finish this cutscene.
He'll kill us both! We have to go!
But yeah, I'll be wearing the mask in all my, the village playthrough. Hopefully I'll figure out the recording setup so that way you guys don't have to worry about this delay in, the exploration of the castle. Or through any of the actual gameplay of the village. But for right this second, I do apologize, but you guys are going to have to live with this. Only because, there's going to be a small learning curve because I'm going to be going from the demo with the game controller to doing the actual game with mouse and keyboard. Not a big learning curve, but, a small enough one. But in any case, it's, I have all of BioShock Infinite, the third and final game, all that recorded. I've got all of Saints Row 2 recorded. Saints Row 3, I'm, recording off and on. I've elected to not continue doing that until I get, like, through half of uploading Saints Row 2, only because, like, I'm, like, behind. Like, well, I'm not behind, it's just a case of I have enough games, like, gameplay recorded that I could play, or I could upload every single day for like a month and be fine. But it's a whole thing of I wanna, like, I need to strike the iron while it's hot, as it said, to where I can get, like, brand new game, get my gameplay out there and seen and all that. To where it's like, because I click that little box, or well, that little bubble saying, no, this is not made for kids, but it isn't explicitly yada yada, but it's a whole thing of, if you click it with that it's made for kids, there's this bunch of, like, hoops you gotta go through, and it's just a lot of bull, to where it's like, by all means, I swear, the games I play have swearing, there's blood, there's violence, like, it's all this stuff to where it's like, PG-13 is, like, so it's not made for kids. Like, if it can't be shown on Cartoon Network, or Nickelodeon, or Disney, by all means, it is not made for kids. Yeah, see? We're going through this whole cutscene. It's been a good 3-4 minutes since their prayer, and now we finally get to the prayer. But luckily, that means we're a good 1 to 2 minutes, but it's, yeah, 55 minutes, yeah. We might have just enough time to finish this cutscene before it kicks me out the game. But luckily, if I can be quick about it, I can end the recording, boot it back up, and it'll let me play the demo for another hour. But because it doesn't save your progress, you're not going to be able to, I'm going to have to restart it. But because I won't have the recording software going, as I said, I should be able to just run through, and hopefully that's how we're going to do it. Now, I've been recording for 59 minutes. Once it hits 103, that might be the limit that I got. So let's see how this goes. But it's like, it might go for this, like, another minute, and then the cutscene ends because of the delay and all that. And then I might have, like, 1 or 2 minutes of gameplay, and then it'll kick me out. Like, I've only seen gameplay of the castle, like, the demo for the castle came out first type deal. And I don't think I saw anyone doing gameplay of both the castle and the village. Like, as far as I know, they, like, it's a case of they kept swapping it around to where they're like, oh, you'll be able to play the demo on this date to this date. Then they extended the demo date for how long you can play, but they did not, like, make it so that way, oh, it's going to come out a day earlier on yada yada. Because I do believe, like, it was back in, like, April 5th or something that PS5 had it, but it wasn't until, like, May 1st-ish, like, between the 30th and the 1st, like, it was a whole, yeah, that it got onto stream, or it got onto Steam, sorry about that, So, that whole deal, like, that's why this is coming out a couple days, well, let's see, it's the first or second day. I'm gonna be releasing it tomorrow, because I think either, I gotta double check, but I think I still gotta upload the 6th episode of Honey Pop. Or, well, it would have already been by your guys' standards. Or, well, you know, the whole, every single time. Dude, you're drinking wine. Wine is only, like, the strongest wine can only be 15%. Which is non-flammable. Come on. I think it's about to kick me out right here in the middle of this. Because the cutscene isn't over just yet. Because I think I gotta kill him. Or just take his daughter out of the room and close the door behind me. But I need to get a screwdriver, get that other emblem. And once I open that door, I think it'll kick me. Like, that'll also be like the stopping point. Yeah, we're at a 103 and some odd change. It might kick me out in just a minute here. So, well, in like 10, 20 seconds. I don't know if that was the end, or if it was the 60 minutes. Yep. On 1 second. Ooh, what's this? Oh, no. It's just the beginning.
As the midnight moon rises on black wings, we await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
I may...
When you're whining, we're almost there.
Rose, where are you?
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to my...
I think it's the trailer at this point.
Near the field.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.